I'm the Lead.
I'm Dr. John.
And here we are with yet another episode of
Enough Already.
Yep. And
this be Silas,
tonight's
grandson.
Yeah. He's going to be the star of the show, I get probably.
He's got some things to say.
Yeah.
What happened?
I love
Same thing always happens.
I love the music. One of these days we'll have a sound guy and he'll have to worry about all that stuff.
If I don't kick him out.
Well, we just can't hire any more communists.
No more communists. Sorry, Bucky. He's long gone.
We know you're watching too.
Yeah, we know we were watching us, Bucky, even though we didn't kick you out. We still like you.
For the sky and Dr. John.
From a distance.
I'm sorry, I just have a problem with commies. I can't like commies. I can't even, nah, I'm good on that.
Good.
But we're going to talk about something that's old news, but new news. And
What's
still
that?
News.
What's old news?
Well, you know, how Epstein didn't hang himself. But he did hang himself.
You know, this whole
Did he
Epstein
not
thing
hang
coming
himself?
back up, and
Well, I think at this point it's just a way to kind of throw a wedge in things.
you know why it's coming back up? Because the files were on whose desk?
Pam Bondi's. Said it herself.
And now, what did she say?
There's no evidence.
She said there's no files, there's no
list.
recordings, there's no this, the hell is she talking about?
Well, she talks out of both sides of her mouth.
For you people
apparently.
who don't know who Pam Bondi is, she's the Attorney General of the United States. So she's like the head prosecutor, basically, right?
And I thought she would have made a great prosecutor.
She ain't shit. You kept telling me what a bulldog she is.
Well, she's done a lot of cool things for the state of Florida, especially when it comes to like drugs.
Name me
and
one
fentanyl.
cool thing she did for the United States.
Maybe. What was that?
What did she do? Well, name me one good thing, cool thing. And who got prosecuted?
I Googled it. I can't find anything that she did.
Who got drug investigated? Who got prosecuted? Anybody? It's been
Nobody.
6 months.
Well, they did clear where they could criminally investigate James Comey.
So that they could say, well, we don't have enough evidence, and we
Yeah.
can't prosecute anybody because we can't find enough
We
information.
can't charge him because we don't have enough.
That's what'll happen.
Oh, yeah. That's what all
Huh,
this
Si?
happens.
What do you
But
say?
one good thing that might come from it, John, is Congress being on recess.
It might get Matt Getz in there.
Right. Well, you're going to get Matt Getz in there because now Congress can't stop it because Trump could just appoint him without having to go through any congressional meetings and all that other crap until the next, I think it's midterms or whatever. So for the next 16, 18 months, we'll have Matt Getz as Attorney General.
Well, but she's literally done nothing as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I think she's captured. I think, as you said before, these people, to get approached by the deep state and threaten their families and all that other stuff. And,
Well, that's a possibility.
but, the deep state's been after Matt Getz almost as long as they've been after Trump. So he's been pretty good at dealing with them. It'd be interesting to see just what happens, when he gets his hands on the evidence, because he was he was completely outspoken about some of the things that are going on. What do you want to say, Si?
You gotta say something? All right, that's what I say too.
I agree with everything he said.
I agree with everything he said.
Yeah. He knows what he's talking about. When your face that cute, you can say whatever you
Pam
want.
Bondi.
Right, yeah, that's pretty much what he wanted, But, it is what it is, John. I mean, the deep state's, maybe the swamp's a little deeper than we thought it was. There's times where I'm thinking maybe Trump's even on the tape.
It's huge. You people don't realize how much what you call the swamp, but it's just criminal activity. The criminals and the power. You don't believe how people don't. You can't fathom how big it is, really, when you start.
What I
thinking
find
about it,
really,
the control
really
they have.
unusual about this whole Epstein thing is you don't hear anything from the usual Trump-hating suspects like Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and Adam Shithead. You don't hear a word
Well,
about
that's because both sides are involved.
Right. Well, you would think that they'd be jumping all over this. And I'm sick and tired of hearing if Trump's on the Epstein list and all that shit. Because if that were true, that would have been given to Kamala
They'd have
Harris.
buried him before the election with it.
and
Because
if-
they had that information too.
Sure. That would have been given to the Kamala Harris campaign on a silver
common
platter.
sense. Use common sense and just slow your roll for a moment and think, if they had Trump on that list and had a bunch of things that had evidence, while they had control of everything,
Right.
why would they have not brought that out? Now, that's just common sense in your face that you got to go,
And I honestly
yeah,
think
there's no way.
the deep state would have sacrificed half of the Democratic Party. to
Oh, they would have
stop it.
sacrificed a bunch of them just
Right,
to
just to get 'em.
prosecute Trump.
But it is what it is. I mean, it's hard telling if we're ever going to get to the bottom of this, John.
But who does Trump know that's on there?
Probably everybody, because
But
it's all the elite, connected millionaires, billionaires. You know, your
I have
Bill Gates. And
I've
stuff
read
like
this
that.
thing where, well, he's doing this because he guaranteed people he wouldn't do this to get his big beautiful bill passed, get the votes, and so we won't turn Epstein list loose. I ain't going for that either.
Well, Washington's a wheel and dealer, you know. But I
Yeah.
don't see Trump being bought like that.
What do you think? Got anything to say? No? Okay.
What?
Here. Here's something for you.
Speaking of the big beautiful bill, there's some really cool things in there that I really like. Besides the obvious, the no overtime tax, the no tax on tips, and stuff like that. But I really like the fact that they've put a work requirement on Medicaid and welfare, where you have to work or volunteer.
Really?
These people could volunteer at your local rest homes where these elderly people need someone to read books to them. 20 hours, John. That's 2 days' work for me. Not even. That's less than 2 days. I work 14 hours a day, so 20 hours
That's
is
your
nothing.
fault.
Well, it's what I it's what I do. But
I ain't doing that.
but I'm just saying that 20 hours is nothing. You know, that's Tuesday morning for me, you know, and I've got that time in. So for somebody to say that, and you got people that's been on welfare for 10, 12, 15 years that are completely able-bodied and.
Well, speaking of that, I just seen Marjorie Taylor Greene's got a bill she wants to get rid of, the tax when you sell your home.
Yeah.
Capital gains tax.
I agree.
It should be gone. We got way too many taxes.
I think all property tax should be gone. I don't think somebody should work hard and pay for their 30-year mortgage and then still have to continue to pay the government to keep that property at once they've
Or they'll
got.
come and take it,
Yeah.
sell it and keep the money.
Well, they almost took Graceland, Elvis's home, for like a $10,000 loan. I mean, it was all screwy. You know, it was one of those title theft things that happened to them. But that place is worth millions and millions of dollars, and because they hadn't paid this certain loan, they were going to come take the entire property. You know, and I just don't think that's right. And how many places have you seen go on tax lien, like where somebody, you know, they worked their whole lives and bought this property and then passed away or whatever, and before they could get through probate court and all that other stuff.
Oh, yeah, the tax guy comes and takes it.
Yeah, it was in default, and next thing you know, the Uncle Sam owns the place now because they owed $4,000 in taxes on a $300,000
Well,
home.
that's because they want to get it all. Even after you die, they want everything you got.
Then
They keep taking it while you live and you work. They take it when you save it. They take it when you
Right,
spend it.
right.
Then when you die, they want to swoop in and take what's left.
It's hard to believe that at one time we
And for
had a
2%,
riot.
we threw all the tea in the harbor
Right, that's what I was
and
going to
got
say.
pissed off and kicked their ass. And now we're letting them tax us 50, 60,
Right.
70% and then take the last 25% when we die. And everybody's standing around there thumbing their ass going, well, just do it.
Well, I always say if you had to sit down every week and write out a check to the government for your taxes, that there's not Republican, Democrat, Independent, whatever Elon's new party is going to be called, everybody would be in rebellion against these taxes stuff. But we're so conditioned to having it taken right out of our paychecks before we even see it. You know, the government gets it before we get our part of the money that we worked our asses off. The government gets their cut. You know?
Speaking of which, what do you think of that new party thing?
I think it's a bunch of bullshit. We already have.
Has it got much steam behind it yet?
No, it's just a bunch of bullshit. Elon just needs to concentrate on building rockets and cars and stay the fuck out of politics. He's a smart guy and everything, but some of his ideas, John, are not just wouldn't work for a constitutional republic. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't do it.
All I can see is third party doing is spreading the votes out thinner and allowing somebody else that we don't want to get in there
Well,
to
we've
get in there.
had third parties before. We've had independents. We've had the Green Party.
Yeah, but they've never had any strength.
Right. Neither will he. His party won't have
You know,
any.
Ross Perot was one of the few. I mean, he got like, what was it? Did he get like 16, 17% of the vote?
Something like that.
Which is unheard of.
Right.
As an independent, it was crazy how much vote he got. I actually voted for that
I was going to
dude.
say he would have made a great president. He would have been a great
But I
president.
remember that, and he got a lot of votes.
Right.
That's the
Well,
strongest.
he was the first one that actually come on public television during the debate and says, we're just sending all of our jobs overseas. And he was exactly right. That's exactly what was happening. But nobody wanted to believe that until, you go to certain parts of this country now and it's a wasteland. There's just nobody there anymore.
Fly.
Well, get him a fly swatter. Let him go to town over there.
All right. Hey, you want to do the rant?
What are we ranting about?
People that can't speak freaking English should call you on the phone.
Oh, flip-floppers. That's what I like.
I don't know about things.
I'll guarantee you that they all wear flip-flops.
I am so sick of this getting phone calls.
Probably date goats.
and they answer the phone, and then somebody on the phone that thinks they can speak English, they can't speak English for shit, is trying to tell me something, and I'm going, what? Listen, I can't understand you. How did you get this job? And they just keep blowing right on through what they want to tell me.
John, I had one call me one time, and she says, I'm looking for Edouard Doa. I'm like, who? She goes, Edouard Doa? I was like, I don't know who the fuck.
I had one call me.
My name's Edward Dillard. I don't know who Edouard Doa is.
She called me from my credit card company, telling me I didn't make the payment. I said, yes, we did. I said, I know. I said, we do the old snail mail. We mail it through the mail. I said, she mailed that last week. I said, evidently, and she's talking. Finally, I said, listen, you got to talk to my wife because I said, I can't understand you. I gave her to her. She started getting testy.
I do the same shit. I got to hand it off to Pollock because I can't understand him.
Quit hiring people from foreign countries to call us on the phone and talk to us. Hire people that can speak good English, you big corporations. I know you're paying them a nickel a phone call or whatever, but it's not worth it because we can't understand what they're saying.
They can afford to provide a translator.
Yeah, I got an interpreter for the phone call that you made to me because I can't understand this person.
Now they're just giving us all the earbuds that translate it for us so we can get used to hearing Swahili.
Well, it's ridiculous.
I know.
Or they call, they're wanting to sell me stuff and they can't speak English. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're selling, but my answer is no to everything because you're going to try to say I said yes. Oh, I said yes. But no, that means no. No, I didn't mean yes, I meant no.
Well, no might mean yes in their language, John.
And sometimes they get me so pissed off, they're so screwed up. They say, I go, I like to fight chicken wings. Chicken wings, can you send it now? Send chicken wings. They go, how should I say what? I said, chicken wings, I want to fight chicken wings.
And then you got to end it with, have a good day.
and then they give up on me because they don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Some guy talking about fried chicken wings.
All right, our rant's got to be 3 minutes by now. I wasn't timing it, but
so if you call me, I can't understand you. I'm going to order chicken wings.
Right, chicken wings or chicken fried rice. Oh,
got that? Yeah, put that right there.
Anyway, back to the whole Epstein thing. I think it's going to be a little different with Matt Gaetz, but I'm not so sure if we're ever going to get to the bottom of any of it. I mean, it's just something that the deep state's got control of. Oh my God, that's what we need to do.
That was the end of the rant. Oh, go ahead, Fisher.
It sounded like I ran there for a second. But yeah, I mean, another thing that's got me a little confused about things is now Trump's sending more arms and weapons to Ukraine.
I read something about that they said we're going to have to send more weapons.
Right, and he's sending them by way of NATO, which, if you guys remember, he was given credit lately for getting all the other NATO members to give up 5% of their GDP. Which some of them haven't.
So does that mean if he's giving them through NATO, NATO's writing him a check?
That's what my question is.
And paying for part of the arms?
Right. Secretary Hegseth just said not too long ago that we can't afford to ship any more weapons to Ukraine because our own stockpile is starting to get depleted. So, and then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later.
So buy stock in arms.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be going like crazy.
Right.
Especially with the big, beautiful bill passed. Good time to buy stock in the market in any military ammo and bullshit stuff like that.
Right. We'll see what happens with that. I'm kind of,
that's my stock call.
Yeah, invest in the military-industrial complex.
Yeah.
That's John's advice.
They're going to be spending some money and it's going up. So go ahead.
Oh, Lord. I saw something interesting today at the car show. There was an old car there from World War II. It was an old car. And they had one of the original windows, and in that window was a sticker, and that was the license plate because there was a metal shortage. because all our metals were being sent to
Well, probably
make
43
tanks.
or 40 something,
Yeah,
44,
right.
43.
All the metal in America was being made and sent to make tanks and planes and ammo and all that kind of stuff. So instead of giving them a metal license plate, they got a sticker.
Yeah.
And I found that was pretty interesting. Should have took a picture of it, but it was kind of cool. That was they of course they had redone the car, so it had different windows in it, but that was the original window from the car. So it was pretty interesting that, and we might be back to that pretty soon.
You're easily amused.
Yeah, well, that's pretty interesting. That's just history. You see so
I'm
much.
just teasing you.
You see so much history at the car show.
Yes, it's
That and
funny.
a bunch of
He's
68
funny, isn't he?
Chevelles. I swear, half the people in Ohio have a 68. I wanted a 68 Chevelle, but now I don't want one because there's so many of them out
I
there.
remember 69.
There's a bunch of them too.
Looks just like a 68 pretty much.
Pretty much. Lights are different. Headlights are different. 69.
No, I think the tail lights.
No, the headlights are square on a 69. They're round on a 68.
No. Mm-hmm. Really?
Yep.
Nuh-uh.
Somebody go ahead and fact check me, America. Oh, while we're at it,
But the 68 looked just like the 69 with a different tail light.
I don't know if the taillights are different, but we gotta
Here we go.
check these out.
I can't check it.
Can you see that in the camera, girls? Well, you guys, listen, if you like and share us on Rumble,
68 Chevelle.
oh, John's fact checking me, on Rumble
Absolutely not.
and YouTube. Huh?
It's the tail lights. It's exactly the same front end. Double headlights, same front end. It's a difference in the tail lights. You're talking to a guy that knows Chevelles here. That's a 68. Square headlight. There ain't no square headlight, no Chevelle.
I don't know. I can't even tell from that picture.
See,
I'll take your word for it.
I sound like a damn Democrat.
Anyway,
Looking
to,
right at it, and you can't tell from the
back to
picture.
the Cubs. Like and share and subscribe. Yeah, damn. Why did I forget subscribe? And subscribe. And Tommy, your Cub's coming, buddy. Don't worry.
in a 68 Chevelle and 69
Oh, John's still fact checking me.
I'm going to. How can you spot the difference?
Oh, it looked like they had the headlights on there.
Yeah, they're round.
All right, here we go. We're fact checking live.
I'm going to fact check you on this car. See that? The tail.
The 69 are only different in the rear taillights.
Oh, John's right. John's right.
Taillights!
He just don't like to be wrong. But this time he's right.
Talking to a guy that loves Chevelles.
But there's so many Chevelles out there. Dude, you know, I've seen
And I'm a Ford guy.
Ew, there's some nice Fords there, too.
But I love Chevelles. I had a 72 Chevelle was my first car.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
It was a Malibu, though. 307 two-barrel.
Anyway, back to the Cups. We got
But
a
I was still cool.
couple different colors.
Oh, you going to do the cup thing again? We ain't give one away yet.
We owe a couple.
We owe a couple. I haven't done no drive-by throwings yet.
We got to do Melvin. Melvin gets mailed.
I ain't driving them to Missouri.
And Melvin says he's coming Labor Day weekend to go to the rodeo, so you got to go to the rodeo, too.
Ugh.
But anyway, we got three different colors.
Green,
blue, and
red.
I guess it's red.
It's supposed to be red. It'd be red when you put stuff in it. It gets purple, don't it? When
Right,
it gets,
they change when they change when they get cold.
Hey, give me a cup.
Oh, which one?
There you go.
Well, they come with a lid and a straw, and then they're American made, so you don't have to worry about lead
Yeah,
poisoning.
made in America. It come from my girl Copper. She sells me everything.
What's the company, John? Do you remember?
No,
give 'em a
we're not
plug.
going to give them a plug.
Well, make us some more cups.
Because I
from
know
mine.
the company she used to work for, and I won't buy from them, and I don't know who she's working for now, but she makes all this advertising stuff for my businesses.
All right. Oh, cool.
And and I don't normally buy stuff, but for some reason I like her, and she just sells me all kinds of stuff.
Anyway, we get enough people wanting cups. We might do some shirts or something. We'll see what happens. It all depends. We'll let Cy make a shirt for us.
Right, Silas?
I don't know.
He's doing pretty good.
He's thinking about it.
So, back to the Epstein thing. Do you think Bongino and Patel would really leave if they didn't get rid of Bondi?
Well, I think she's blocking them. I think they want to do certain things and release certain information. You know, she's the boss. You know what I'm saying?
And Cash Patel was the head of the FBI, and
Bongino's
Bongino was a deputy,
He's second in control.
second control. These are the top two guys the FBI were talking about are saying the rumor is that they're going to leave if they keep Pam Bondi as the Attorney General.
I think she's stonewalling. I think she's not letting them do their jobs. to be
Bongino
honest.
is pissed.
Well, Bongino had a podcast, and he was very adamant about finding out all this information and releasing it. It just breeds discontent. I mean, when stuff like this happens, they need to shut it down. They need to get to the bottom of things as soon as possible. I mean, how long has it been since Epstein hung himself? You know, I mean, there's been shirts, there's been a whole merchandising thing about it. Even Christmas ornaments that say this didn't hang itself. It's got a picture of Jeff Epstein on it.
I would bet money that he's on some beach somewhere down out of the country.
Well, they say he's a CIA asset that was
and
out there
still
getting.
alive. I don't believe they killed him.
I don't either, to be quite honest.
That's my opinion. That doesn't mean anything, but I just bet that they don't.
But it's just kind of, I don't know how it's all going to end.
The camera not working is what cues it
Well,
for me.
according to
when
them-
all of a sudden the camera don't work, there's a spell where they have no video or anything. They don't know what happened.
Well, see, they're gonna
and then he ends up dead. Nobody saw a body.
They're going to release a video, John, that says that 1 minute is not filmed every night. Because that's where the security camera flips over to the next day or whatever.
So that's how they knew to go in there and kill him.
Yeah, so somebody knew that
So
was...
he knew that was happening. So he says, this time I got to hang myself because there's a 1 minute lapse in the camera.
Right.
What's the odds of that?
I don't know. I mean,
That he hangs himself in the
I just don't see it happening. I think it's something that's being covered up here, and most likely it's.
It's a 1 minute lapse, and they open a cell door and they cart him out and sneak him out around everybody, and
Right.
then he goes in the witness protection program of the government, and he's hiding somewhere.
Or the deep state, even. Somebody got him
not
out
the
of there.
government, but the deep. But
But you have Cash Patel and Bongino on a show saying that he killed himself. They're kind of going along with the narrative, but the looks on their faces say different. You know what I mean? Like they have to say what they're saying. But there's other things that then we need to get to the bottom of. Like, where's all these kids that went lost during all the immigrant children? Over 300,000 of them that went missing during the Biden administration. What about Biden and his top secret files that he had in his garage next to his Corvette? Who got those? You know what I mean? It's just a little odd that there's a lot of things that's happened where nobody gets in trouble for. And even though they should probably be strung up somewhere, nothing's happened to them. And it's starting to get annoying. Everybody that voted for Trump started to get a little perturbed because, the big beautiful bill's all good and everything, and peace is breaking out all over the globe. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that's happened since Trump.
he screwed up when they asked that Epstein question at that whatever they were doing at the time. He started carrying on, and going, "Why are you asking this question?" And then the way he asserted himself on that made himself look guilty, like he's covering up,
and then
which was completely wrong the way he did it.
Right, and then Pam Bondi's like, "Oh, I can answer it," and that's when she's like, "Oh, well, we really don't have any evidence." He could have done the world a lot of good if he'd have just looked at him and said, "Next question."
That whole thing was a mess.
Right.
And he screwed that up big time.
Sometimes you just don't know when to shut the hell up, though.
He does that a lot.
Right. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like we said, Matt Gaetz is on his way to the White House to talk to Trump about something. And maybe he might be the top dog here pretty soon. That was Trump's original pick anyway.
How about that anomaly guy? Is the Democrats paying him now?
I don't know. He sure did turn into a dipshit, didn't he?
On Facebook,
Yeah, he was cool. I used to follow him,
but he's
a complete dipshit now.
He's trying to turn the other side of the rock over, but he's doing really strange things. I'm like, you had a quick change of tune.
Right. He's a real intelligent guy too. So I don't really. Like I said, I used to follow him and listen to him, but now it's like.
I'm about ready to get rid of him.
Yep, see, I already did. I can't deal with it no more. He's just turned into a complete dipshit, so I don't even deal with him anymore.
Well, is that it?
Well,
You're gonna
other than we got to tell people they're going to get their cups if they like, share, and subscribe.
like, share, and subscribe.
EdandLittleJohn@gmail.com.
You went down?
Ed and Dr. John at gmail.com.
What?
I just messed that up.
What did you say?
I said Ed and Little John.
Ed and Little John.
It's Ed and Dr. John at I don't know.
No more for you.
I don't know how loud that is on tape, but it is loud as hell.
Ed and Little John. That's because we had Big Chuck and Little John.
Right, yeah. It's an honest mistake, but it's
I don't look
Dr.
anything
John.
like Little John Rinaldi.
Ed and Dr. John at
I'm about
gmail.com.
4 feet taller.
Like us on Rumble, like us on YouTube, share us, comment, let's see your comments, folks.
Yeah, make a comment, subscribe, follow.
You subscribe and follow, we'll send you a cup. John will drive by and.
Oh my God, I'm driving by everybody's house in the world. I'm gonna have it's gonna take me weeks.
Donate money, we'll buy him a helicopter. And
Any over in Ukraine watching, I'm not driving to Ukraine.
But we'll mail it. I mean, it'll take a long time. It'll take a long time to get to you, but we will mail it to you. And Tommy, your cup's coming. Melvin, your cup's coming. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, Melvin, we'll get you guys. Thanks for watching. Follow us, like us, subscribe, share,
And you'll get a cup.
make a comment, tell us about the cup.
Yeah. Tell us what I want to talk about, too. We'll talk about anything. Let us know what you want to hear.
Bringing truth and wisdom, reaching for the sky.